Hey guys, welcome back to the Franny channel. Today I have a review on this foundation, the I'L Makiage Foundation. Now, of course, you will see in the video that I am wearing something else today. Yes, I am wearing something else today. Why? Because this is a different day. What I think about this foundation, I loved it. I love this foundation. I have oily skin, so I'm looking for something that will stay on my skin and not move, correct? Correct. If it's for oily skin, if it's for sensitive skin. When you go online and you purchase this foundation, they do ask you a couple of questions about your skin, about your shade. Now mine is in 035. It's called the I'L Makiage Woke Up Like This foundation, right? So it's 1 fluid ounce. It's $45. It is a glass bottle. It has a pump. And if you subscribe to get you can do like Amazon, where you want to do it like every month. So you get your foundation every month. You get it every 2 months. You get it every 3 months. You do get the I'L Makiage brush. Now, this is an okay brush. You don't really need this. I got it because I wanted to try it with the brush, and then I wanted to try it with the sponge, and then I wanted to try with a different brush. So I used it with all three things. It's the same. So this combo is great, and this combo is great. There is no difference. There is no difference between the brushes, as long as it's a synthetic brush, kind of a little bit dense of a brush, you're good to go. So without any further ado, if you want to see my thoughts and how I created this look, go ahead and continue watching. I have not had coffee in 2 days. Who am I? What am I? I am a mess. I am a mess. I am all over the place. But we are here, we are filming, and I am excited. So I have this product that I've been wanting to test out for a very long time. And I didn't have, I should say, the guts to try it out. I was really speculant of this product. I will tell you what it is. I picked it up. I did. I picked it up. This is the I'L Makiage Foundation. Woke Up Like This foundation. Now, this is a very controversial foundation, and you'll see this foundation still all over the internet, like all over Facebook, all over everywhere. And it's basically a foundation that they say that you'll find your shade for sure. Like, they have 52 shades. So for them to tell you you're gonna find your shade for sure is a very good claim. I mean, there's 52 shades. I mean, 52 different shades. It's like, whoa. I mean, it's huge, because it's a huge shade range. Probably one of the biggest that I've seen ever. And for them to say that you'll find your shade for sure is, you're like, yes, I'm finally gonna get my shade right. So I picked it up because I wanted to try it. And I'm on the I'L Makiage website, and it says, Woke Up Like This Flawless Base Foundation. That's what it's called. Woke Up Like This is a powerful, streak-free foundation that smooths and evens the skin with an advanced, innovative formula for a flawless, uniform, natural matte finish. 50 shades. Available in 50 shades for all skin tones. All skin tones. And if you go on the website, see, this is the website. So if you go on the website, you'll see like a huge range of shade tone, like tones. And they look very awesome. Like if you click on them and start looking at them, I mean, it's a huge range. It's a huge range of colors. So it is $44, 10% off on your first purchase. I believe subscribe for like monthly, or I think it's once a month, twice a month, or each month, every 2 months, or I believe every 3 months. You'll get your foundation. They do send out the brush, which I did get because it's triggered to use this brush, right? Now, this brush looks a lot like the e.l.f. brush, which I really, really like. So I'm gonna try half of my face with this brush, and then I'm gonna try half of my face with another one of my trusty brushes, which is this Real Techniques brush, which I love. And if that all fails, I have a sponge, okay? So that is that on the brushes. Now, key facts, 50 shades for all skin tones, lightweight texture, buildable medium to high coverage, natural matte finish, optical corrective powers. So it has powers. Enriched with vitamin E for anti-aging benefits, hyaluronic acid for hydration, protection, and filling the wrinkles. Sounds wonderful. Sign me in, right? 100% cruelty-free. For long-lasting wear, pair with the primer or setting spray, which is what they want you to purchase. It does also say that it's easy buildable, meets ultimate blendability. It is ultra fluid texture, becoming one with the skin for traceless, uniform, medium to high coverage, especially optical corrective powers, blur, fine lines, redness, and blemishes, while light diffusing spheres deflect attention away from all imperfections. This foundation and makeup is streak-free in application and lightweight to feel for comfortable wear. Okay, ingredients, water. There's dimethicone. So if you guys are sensitive to dimethicone, that's the third ingredient on this. It's high up there, and there's talc. So if you're allergic to talc or you don't like talc, there is talc in this foundation. But let's give it a swirl. The process to getting your shade is kind of weird. I mean, it does have a little bit to do with like your shade and your skin tone and everything, but it also asks you like these weird questions. I believe there's only like 2 or 3 questions that actually have to, there's a lot of questions that have to do with your skin and your routine, I guess. But there's also like some other weird questions. I mean, do your research. If you were interested, I mean, you can always try it first. There's a 14-day tryout. So you purchase your foundation, you get it, and you have 14 days, I believe, till they bill you because you kept the product. If you don't like the product, you just send it back. But if you keep the product, in 14 days, they'll charge you. In 14 days, you actually kind of do know if you like the foundation or not. But this is what it looks like now. It used to come in a bigger box, but this is what it comes like in a black, very pretty box, and it says I'L Makiage, and it has like magenta pink inside. It's really, really nice. But my dog liked it for a toy, so she kept it, and it's just stored now. But this is what it comes in now. So you open the pretty box. It's magnetic too. You open the pretty box and it says, sorry, I don't speak low maintenance. And I actually don't. The bottle looks like this. It's a very pretty bottle. It has plastic. It sounded really watery at the beginning, but then it doesn't. I have my sunscreen on right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize, and this is And I just used my Clinique moisturizer, which I always use, and my Touch and Soul No Problem. I always have to think before I say it. No Problem primer. So let's get down to business. Now, before I even do anything, I forgot, I'm gonna use a little bit of my caffeine solution from The Ordinary. I am not affiliated with The Ordinary, but I do love their products. But if they are listening, I do love your products. I really do. I use them all the time. And I recommend them all the time. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this caffeine for my under eye, just because I see it's a little bit puffy. Mommy hasn't been sleeping, so. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a little bit. And it comes like in a plastic. Like I said, the shade thing is kind of weird. You get 30 ml or you get one fluid ounce for $44. Kind of like the standard for high-end makeup. I'm gonna use this bottom part of my Physicians Formula bronzer, which is totally out. I'm totally out of it. I'm so happy. And then I'm so bummed because that is a very awesome bronzer. That is one pump. It looks light, but it can work. It can work. It can work. It doesn't say how much to put in, but normally I bring it down my neck, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna grab that I'L Makiage brush. What kind of sorcery have they done? This is like totally my shade. Did I really just, wow. 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 Foundation is on half of my face. Medium, light medium coverage. Let me do the other side of my face. And on the other side of my face, this is still just one pump. I'm gonna need more. On this side of my face, I'm just gonna do the Real Techniques brush. So it gives you a light medium coverage with one pump. So I'm gonna do another pump. Since I did the same thing, I'm just gonna use the brush. That brought it up to a high medium coverage. It's still medium. I can still see some dots. I can still see a little bit of redness. I can still see a little bit of everything, just a little bit. But it does look very pretty. It does look very pretty. You just put a little tiny bit here. I'm gonna try to use a sponge to see what happens. I am loving this. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Wow. I am loving this. Okay, so I did 2.5 pumps. I used the sponge after just to tap everything, just to push everything into my skin. It looks very, very pretty. I just can't believe it. It looks very pretty. And it doesn't feel heavy at all, but a little bit tacky. So even if this would dry down to where it's powdery, I still always use powder because my face is very, very oily. So I'm just gonna use a translucent powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It looks very, very nice. I am liking this. Let's go ahead and do bronzer and drink coffee because Tarteist Pro Glow bronzer, highlighter, everything palette. It looks kind of like this, very pretty. And it has a mirror here, but it's all powdery, so I'm not gonna show you that. I'm gonna go into this color right here. And that's kind of like a contour kind of a color. But I'm not gonna contour, I'm just gonna do it slightly dabbing on it, darling. I'm gonna take this Ultra Cheek brush. All right, I'm gonna change that brush to one of the Luxie, and this is the Luxie 522 Tempered Highlighter, but I'm gonna use it as a bronzer blush. All right, that looks beautiful. Now let's do a little bit of blush, and I'm gonna take this same Ulta blush brush, and I'm putting a little bit of this one on my face. All right, and for highlighter, I'm also gonna go into this palette. Why not? It's right here. Let's do it. I'm gonna use my Baus Gâchis illuminating brush. Now, like I said, I do have an affiliate code with Baus Gâchis, and I'm gonna put it right here for 20% off your entire purchase. I'm going to dive into this pink one right here. Right, the face is on, and I forgot to tell you guys, it was around 210 when I placed my foundation on. Right now it's 220, 224. 210 when the foundation was on, 224 the bronzer, highlighter, powder, face powder is on, and it looks, oh my gosh. It looks flawless, darling, flawless. I have no words. I have no words. I have no words. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on. I am doing a review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette, and I know I'm late to the game, but this is just a pretty palette. I couldn't miss the opportunity to use it, and I'm digging, and I'm getting so excited for these colors right here. This pink one, oh my God, I'm gonna use this pink one. I know it's crazy, but I'm going to. So this review is gonna be after this review on this foundation that right now has blown my mind. That I'm gonna put that emoji, if I can, that emoji that has their head like exploding, because oh my God, this right now is looking flawless. Flawless, like flawless. We're gonna cut it right here. But if this continues to look as good as it looks right now, I have a winner chicken dinner foundation. All right, so I will see you guys in a couple of minutes. Let me do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and spray. But it looks really pretty. It looks semi-matte, semi-dewy, which I'm not mad at it if it's a little bit dewy, because it looks beautiful right now. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. And I don't think it's oxidized at all. Maybe just a tiny bit, but not a lot. So yeah, let's see what later the day this foundation turns out to be. All right, see you in a bit. There's magic in this thing. I want to say there's magic. I don't know what kind of witchcraft they did, but I'm just gonna say one thing. They nailed it on my shade. They nailed it on my shade. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And I look at myself every single day, and I can't, for the life of me, shade match me. But I'L Makiage did. Hey guys, so I am at Applebee's, and it is, if I can get my watch to work, 7:24 p.m. So this foundation's been on for 5 hours. I'm so sorry for like the noise, if there's noise, if you can hear it. But I am at Applebee's. I said I'm gonna do a chicken now because I don't know what time I'm gonna come home. So it is a little bit greasy, just a tiny bit, not that much. There's no transfer that I can see, but it still looks very beautiful. this kind of a shine right here and on my nose, it's actually my highlighter, and I did put a little bit of highlighter like on my forehead, so it's not all the foundation, it's some part of my highlighter. Look at that beautiful highlighter. I mean, it's beautiful. I am liking it how it looks. It looks really nice. So far so good. I have no complaints right now. So let's see what's going on at the end of the night. All right. This is day 2 of wearing it, and let me tell you, I really do recommend it. If you have oily skin, I recommend it. If you have dry skin, I would suggest trying it. There is where you can do the 14 days and see if you liked it. You can try it for 14 days. If you don't like it, you send it back. They charge you just the shipping, and they won't charge you for the foundation. So you can try it. Try it for 14 days. I mean, you're just gonna pay the shipment back, and it's a couple of dollars. I mean, it's not that much. You get to see if the foundation really works for you. You get to see if they really did color match you to where, you know, you see that you're the same color as what they sent you, and they didn't send you like a wrong shade, because, you know, it can happen. It can happen. So I really do recommend this. I liked it. This is the second day I'm wearing it, and let me tell you that it looks flawless. I don't see any areas where it's caking. I don't see any areas where it's rubbing off. I mean, there's like no transfer. Clearly I am using powder. I'm wearing the KVD Beauty translucent powder, and it looks very beautiful. There's nothing bad I can say about this foundation, except for it's a little expensive. Just a tiny bit. It's not that much. I mean, it is a fluid ounce, and a lot of the foundations, I mean, they're around that same price for the Tartes and the NARS and all those are around the same price. Is it worth it? In my opinion, I did like it, and this is not a sponsored video. I am paid for my foundation. But I really do recommend it. I really do like it. It's not an everyday foundation for me. It is a foundation that I will wear when I'm going out. If I have a party, an event, or something like that, I will wear this. But just an everyday, no. It's not heavy. It's not heavy at all. It's just, I have other foundations that are a little bit more, a little bit cheaper, and I'd rather go through those faster than through this one faster. But it's my idea, right? It's my choice. But I really do recommend this foundation. If you guys have the opportunity of grabbing it, grab it. Use the 14 days to your advantage. Use them. You don't like the product, send it back. I mean, there's no harm done, right? All right, so that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming, watching my video. I know this video was all over the place. I do apologize for that, but I had a party, well, not a party, but I had a dinner that I couldn't interrupt. You'll see that I was in Applebee's. So when I got home, we got home really late, and I'm sorry in advance because it will happen. But thank you so much for watching and for sticking around with me. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video with everybody that you know. Thank you so much. You all have a great day. Be safe, and see you in the next one. Bye.